Welcome back to my channel where I'm heavily obsessed with my rings. So I've got everything in here like exactly how I like it. This is a medium Compagna, 25mm rings in a polka black. I like to see my calendar up here where I can just cross out the days. I actually took some old, outdated calendars from the beginning of the year and whited out the month up here, and I just found ones that matched that October started on a Saturday, and then November started on, whatever date. So I can have these little calendars for the end of the year, right front and center. I actually really, really enjoy looking at this because I have a hard time like figuring out what day it is all the time. So right up front, I would say the first, all of this is just sticky notes for all the things. So I kind of use a lot of sticky notes for, things. So I need this stuff this is actually the stuff that is on my refrigerator. We use like Target Dollar Spot magnetic little, pads of paper so everybody could just write stuff that they need. And that stuff that we need. I have this Christmas book from Amazon that I had my daughter, circle everything that she would ever want in it. And then me and my husband can like pick and choose what we could add to her Christmas list, and then just things to clean, what you want to finalize with your homeschool weeks. And then again, just stuff up at the front that I want to call attention to. So this here is just stuff that's, can wait, basically, these pages. And then I have more sticky notes for things. I was just the other day wanting to add stuff to my planner, but it was just like wherever I was in my planner, I just wrote it down. And that's what this is. It's like, when I turned to the front, I was like, oh, this came up first. I didn't really want it right here, so whatever. The tabs are from the little, what is it, this? And I just kind of put them on here until they get dingy. So planning, bullet journal list, month, faith, and homeschool. I wonder if I did put homeschool. Oh, I just labeled it miscellaneous. So I've got an overview. I've got my dailies. I have a bullet key. I have here where 2022 shows again. I really love this. This came from Pinterest. It's just butterflies. These are my favorite dailies where I highlight, there's a specific color code for each family member. I will highlight things. I will add stuff here, like our dog tried to kill a possum. It was so disgusting. The possum was on the fence. They're the most ugliest creatures, in my opinion. And she will like push the fence down and like push on it to where it falls. And you know how they act like they're dead. And she'll kill the possum. It's just so she tried to push the fence, and I was like, oh my gosh, it was like a whole ordeal. So, just write certain things on here that happen. If there's any special holidays, if there's a break, if there's where we went, like I just use these hand in hand with my dailies from my standard size. That is my main planner. And rings is just so good for reference. So here we are here where I label out certain things, and I'm just kind of using a lot of these from the Dollar General that I got, or King Dollar, one of those. And the orange one is somewhere, yeah. So it just so happens that this is my family's color code. So I'm pink, my son is green, my daughter's purple, house is yellow or gray, and then my husband is orange. So it just so happens that I can use those to do our week and our days and stuff. So I do have this small little mini clip. I can clip it like this, but I find that it's nice to have it open like this so I can pull to it fast. So I just have the days and the weeks. I added another little fly leaf so I can add more stickies. Y'all, I grab stickies for absolutely everything. I want to do a DIY scarecrow. I want to put more print pictures in my November book. Figure out my nails because this is becoming ridiculous. Even though I really love, you know, having no nails, I have small nail beds, and it just gets on my nerves, and they look like little stubs, and I don't know. So I might put them back on. Put the clothes away. I need to put a light sweater in the car. Get her some more leggings and Crocs. And so I just have things that are happening during the week. If there's other things, I will definitely put it, like there's Halloween, daylight saving times ends. So, yeah, I really love that. My bullet journal, I call bullet journal. I have pictures everywhere. That's just what I love to do. This right here was from Pinterest, and I love it because it just talks about all the things that Christ is and his character. This little mead paper I drew because I really like the dailies that a friend did for me in my pocket size. So I wanted to go ahead and do that. So I did today, checklist notes, and then she actually made them for me in personal size. And I just been loving them. So I've got a few, and I call it bullet journal, I guess, because I do use signifiers in here. Like, this is important. These are migration. This is a journal. You know, like if I need to buy anything, I usually will put, like the dollar sign. These are notes. This is an event. So yeah, and then that's how it looks blank. So lists, I love turning to this page. It says your worth is not measured by your productivity, which is very, very true. And then on the other side, I just have daily and weekly things that I like to remember, just stuff that I can look at, that I can remember at any point. And like, okay, did you change the sheets? Oh man, did you log your weight? Oh, you need to sync your husband events. What about your daughter's nails? Like, I take her to get her nails done, but sometimes I take her like once a month, really. But then because they're gel polish, and so I'll clip her nails in between that time because her nails get super long and thick, and I wish I had her nails. Things to do with anxiety that I made a while back. These were things I wanted to add in here. These brain dumps, like, they're very, very long term. So I want a new washer and dryer. Christmas list for the kids, new pots and pans, knives, real estate classes. These are automatic debits. Video ideas, things I want to buy. Planner related, just kind of like kawaii stickers, masking stickers, full adhesive Post-its. More cute page flags, even though I have tons in there. I use them religiously. When you want to do your planner projects, what does that consist of? A small commonplace book. What is a commonplace book? A notebook filled with common things. Cut a book, do a different size in the rings, a leather notebook. You can make one. Your nextology month, or a new insert, like add a new insert to the rings. People that I watch for functional personal planning, real estate, bill category, and cleaning zones. So we're not going to do the cash envelopes. We have a really old school system that works for us, so we're just trying to revamp it. I just wrote some notes, some things to do every day. I thought they were going to be cleaning zones, but I was like, okay, what could you do daily? And believe it or not, flipping through this area motivates me. TV shows to binge, these are kind of like my favorite. Right now I'm on Once Upon a Time. I've never seen this series, actually. My husband has, and I'm starting it myself. So, but these ones are my favorite right here. And then, what does it mean? Someone asked one time, what is messy functional planning? And I just wrote all that. Page flags, highlighter, pen, pencil, different paper, tabs, Post-it, trackers, flyleaf, Index cards, journaling cards, draw out your layouts, meaning use different layouts than other people. Like it's totally your stuff. Pictures, binder clips, pen loops, color code events. So yeah, I was just writing it out for fun, but goal planning. And then the rest of this is my mead paper, which is very, very thin. So, I mean, like, doesn't take up any space. And that's a big thing for when you're using smaller rings. Like for me, the 25 millimeter rings is to find inserts that are your favorite, of course, but that have thinner paper. I do not like the thicker paper. So this next area is my month, and I've got notes for the month. Right here, I was writing some stuff on tracking. So here are my trackers first, which are spending. So I went a long stretch and I bought Tombow markers yesterday. I bought, I think, these four. No, I'm lying. Not the brown. I don't know which ones I got. I think they were these four. I really, really love this yellow. It's like a mustardy color. So I spent $3. And where did you buy it at? Michael's. So right here I put like Amazon, Facebook, Instagram, Etsy, the internet. Like if I go to somebody's website, Dollar Tree, Target, Craft Store, and Michael's. Because those are normally, this is kind of planner spending. Just, I want to keep track of my planner spending. My son's driving lessons, again, his schedule is so hectic, so hard to take him out to start, he's got his permit. And then just like self-care. What it was is I printed these in the personal size. They are Peanuts Planner Co. And I had this one just sitting there. And I thought, man, you can really track you know? Me, self-care is if I could just sit alone by myself. And the majority of time I do that obviously in the morning, but I'm so heavily doing like my stuff. So yeah, it's also self-care to just, I wake up early. That is huge for me, is to wake up early. So, but these are the times where I deliberately get like either out of the house by myself, just I'm all alone, no kids, no husband, no nothing. Sit alone daily, your therapy, go to a women's retreat, pray. So these are just items and things that I can do. And then did I do them? Any fun things? So then here's my actual month. It's this way. It's color coded. And yeah, I'm just putting different things for our family. What are boundaries? And what it is today I can set healthy boundaries that support and protect my emotional well-being, time, and energy. As I show love and respect to myself, others will recognize that in me, and it will also give them permission to do the same. So I've got them just sprinkled in on, like the months towards the end of the year. And then I go into Peanuts Planner Co. inserts because they're free. My faith is just literally things I can look at, and then some new inserts that I got from a friend who made all the other inserts. They're just things that I can flip through to calm myself. And then if I want to do an actual, soap study or any kind of thing on a passage, I have these. They're modeled after So Much Crafting inserts, and that's why obviously they're not for sale. They're, I just liked how she had it, but I took the date off. I didn't do it. She did, the girl that made it for me. And she just did the passage. So that way I can just write out thoughts and just my own thing and a prayer. And it's just keeps me accountable. I've got the self-care thing from Peanuts Planner Co. that I'm working through again. I did it in my pocket, so now I'm doing it in my personal. And it's great to work through. Miscellaneous is homeschool. So I have a 6-year-old, and she's on the spectrum, and I've been homeschooling her since 2020. Yeah. And everything is like unschooling, and it's kind of just like, remember your why, remember your purpose, remember why you don't want her in a school, regular building, and, just all the things. So I just got this cool little chart from Pinterest, and it's just a reminder for me, like, literally the kids that are in school right now, I don't even think they need that much. But obviously there's a whole bunch of kids in school, so that's why they have a long day. But kinder is like 40 minutes a day. We spent maybe about 20 on structured things, and then the rest of the day is like play and board games and chalk and Legos and like all kinds of things. So this was just a fun little thing for me to write out. I was watching howwelearn.com, and she was just giving all these ideas on letter recognition and how to teach sound and how to organize uppercase and lowercase and start with their name first and do the matching letters of their name and like the sounds, and do scavenger hunts with their name only, then start teaching the other names because the other letters. She's having a hard time. She knows her sounds, she knows her uppercase and lowercase, but then when it comes to like matching them or like the letter recognition, it's very hard for her. So I was reading there's like a whole lot of research that kids don't even probably need to read till like 7 or 8, but our society pushes them so much. So I was just kind of giving myself, just things, quotes, skills to know at her age, and just things that I can write right here that are ideas. And then these inserts were made for me as well, so I can just keep track of stuff we're doing, notes for myself, a tracker, life skills, what we can do outside. And it's just something similar that I would keep in my main planner. But in my main planner, I'm thinking to just do just like more journaling, pictures of her, things that we did throughout that week. I kind of change it up a lot, especially with homeschooling, so I don't get like bored or burnt out. I was doing a lot on my weeks as well for her. And I still continue to use this, but not really. I'm kind of using this in here. So I did want to do a tracker like this this past week, but it just didn't, I don't know, it's not working out. So I'm just like putting notes in here and just like things that we can do together and readiness, but I kind of still have it right here in case I want to use it. So that is kind of what it looks like. It's very simple, and I put a little sheet with it so I can have additional writing, and then Post-its here for some tabs. And that's it. Of course, I've got, stickers everywhere, pictures everywhere, things that will inspire me, motivate me, and keep me like ahead of the game. This leather is great. It's beautiful. It definitely closes. And I've been taking this with me on the go. And y'all, I freaking love it. So I wanted to just do a more detailed, updated flip. So if you have any questions, definitely let me know. This is not my main planner. This is a part of my planner lineup. My main planner is a standard Stology that I put all my tabs in and all that. I got all kinds of videos on this. And then I've got rings for fun and reference, and this is used differently than I use in my monthly planner. Then I have my Hobonichi weeks. So those are the 3 that I use in my lineup. But I wanted you to see a detailed walkthrough with this. So thanks for watching.